ああ、りっちゃん。
おかえりなさい。
これはフラグかそれとも罠か
Top 10 underrated romance animes you must watch. Alright, my friends, how about some food for your heart? The top 10 underrated romance animes you must watch.
ほら、一口食べただけできなこがこんなに胸元に。
Number 10, Dagashi Kashi. Starting off with number 10, the first anime we have is Dagashi Kashi. This story takes place in Japan's countryside. There is a guy named Shikara Kokonotsu whose family owns a nice sweet shop. Naturally, as it happens in such stories, his father wants him to take over the family business, but our boy just doesn't want that. What he wants is to create a manga and share his story with the world. Although the story takes an interesting twist when a lively girl named Hotaru arrives to recruit our boy's father for her family's sweet manufacturing company. He doesn't mind going, but she'll have to convince his son to take over the family business first. Now then, where will this story go? One thing I'll tell you is that this anime loves dirty jokes. Number 9, My Clueless First Friend. My Clueless First Friend is the most recent anime on our list. In fact, it's actually still ongoing as I'm writing the script for this video. The story follows two kids. One is a quiet girl named Akane. She isn't very social, and that's why other students eventually started referring to her as the Grim Reaper. They condemn and bully her with no regards for her feelings. As for the other kid, it's the transfer student named Tayu. When he joins the class, he approaches her just like that, brightens up her dark and gloomy little world.
ありがとう。めっちゃ赤くなってる。
Number 8, The Duke of Death and His Maid. Next up, we have a tale of love and magic. The narrative revolves around Bokchan and a cursed duke who causes anything he touches to perish. Seriously, he's like Shigaraki from My Hero Academia. Naturally, his family distances themselves from him, and so he now lives in a mansion far away from the society. However, his silent and solitary life isn't so bad because he has his devoted and teasing maid named Alice. I'd say if you want a mixture of romance, magic, fantasy, and the supernatural, this anime should do the trick.
枯れた白いバラの花言葉は生涯を誓うですよ。そうとね。
例えばあんな彼女と青春の日々を
Number 7, The Kawaii Complex Guide to Manners and Hostile Behavior. How about the Kawaii Complex Guide to Manners and Hostile Behavior? No wait, that's just the name of this anime. The story revolves around Usa Kuzanari, a high school freshman who moves into a rural complex hoping for a quiet life. But his plans are quickly derailed when he finds himself surrounded by a host of eccentric individuals, including his new crush, Ritsu Kawaii. She's a bookish and somewhat aloof girl. The main charm of this anime is the evolving interactions between Usa and Ritsu. But the hectic, complex life isn't so bad either.
例えばこんな彼女と青春の日々を
Number 6, Tadaku Never Falls in Love. Moving on, we have a delightful tale of gradual developing romance between a Japanese photographer named Tada and a foreigner named Teresa. The thing is, Tadaku never falls in love. He'd rather be behind the camera, capturing it all instead. But still, the relationship between them develops in a beautifully organic manner, evolving from chance encounters to deep friendship and eventually into something more profound. Don't miss out on this anime, guys.
このままほっとけないだろ。
黙って受け取るのも礼儀だぞ。
あなたはもしやレインボー将軍
違います。
っていうかほんと何もかも急すぎ。
Number 5. Engaged to the Unidentified. It's crazy how sometimes love can simply be handed over to you on a plate. That is what happens to our sweet and silly girl named Kobeni. Her world is turned upside down on her 16th birthday when she finds out that she is engaged to Hakuya Hitsumine, a boy she has never met before. From the initial shock and awkwardness, but sure blooming of genuine feelings, this development may be unexpected, but it sure as hell feels authentic and emotionally satisfying. Number 4. Call of the Night. Call of the Night is a beautifully done and wonderfully told anime that came out last year. The story is about a middle school student named Koyu Yamori. He is the odd one out. He can't understand love and he stops going to school as well. He can't sleep either, so he starts walking around at night. One night, he comes across a lively and bizarre lady girl named Nazuna. She explains that people stay up awake during the night because they aren't satisfied with how they spend their day. She then takes him to her place, and when he tries to sleep, she bites his neck. Yep, this lady is a vampire, and Koyu's idle life is about to change.
ああ、さっき転んで。
あらら、いっぱい出たね。
何言って。
Number 3. A Lull in the Sea. A Lull in the Sea is a story as deep and majestic as the sea itself. It's a tale of love, change, and acceptance, set in a world divided between those who live beneath the sea and those who live above it. This story follows 5 middle school friends who are from the sea, but they attend their school on the surface. Now, there is a lot we could talk about this story, but what you need to know is that this anime is way more than just romance. It's a heartfelt, coming-of-age story of these kids, the story of their lives.
ありがとな。どういたしまして。僕も。
ハンカチじゃ追っつかないっしょ。俺も使ったから。ちょっと濡れてるけど。
Number 2. From Me to You. At number 2, we have From Me to You. If you want a true romance anime, this is what you're looking for. The story centers around Sawako Kuronuma, a sweet and earnest girl who is often misunderstood due to her resemblance to the scary character Sadako from The Ring. It's a horror movie franchise. Now, I can probably imagine what it's like to look like a horror movie antagonist, at least in the eyes of others. Thankfully, her life begins to change when she meets the popular and kind-hearted Shota Kazehaya. He is the first one to appreciate her for who she truly is.
それ言ったら黒沼じゃん。沢子。黒沼沢子でしょ。
Number 1. The Pet Girl of Sakura Soyu. Now, the anime we have at number 1 is The Pet Girl of Sakura Soyu, an underrated romance anime that masterfully explores the highs and lows of young love, ambition, and the struggles of finding one's path. There's an average student named Sarata Kanda. If there is one thing that's unusual about him, it's how he lives in the Sakura Hall, which is a dormitory known only for housing the school's eccentrics and misfits. Things are hectic, but that is to be expected, though they do take an unexpected turn when the talented and beautiful but socially inept girl named Mashiro Shiina moves in. Tasked with looking after her, Sorata finds himself drawn into Mashiro's world, a realm where talent and creativity burn bright but everyday norms prove challenging. What I love about this anime is how realistically it portrays the struggle of young people.
どうしちゃったんだろうこれって恋
And with that said, these were my top picks for the top 10 underrated romance animes you must watch. Let me know what you guys think of these picks, and if you have any other similar animes in mind, feel free to share them with the rest of us in the comment sections down below. As always, a like and subscribe will be most welcome, and if you're feeling particularly giddy about these anime recommendations, that super thanks button is always ready to be pressed by you at any moment now. Yep, any and all support is genuinely appreciated, and with that said, I'll see you guys on my next video.